Men in Black 2 is a sequel to the original 1997 film starring Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith. This movie saw the return of the two lead actors and the director while also bringing in a giant ensemble cast. Some of the cast achieved greatness or were destined for greatness or just showed up from time to time on MTV and Teen Nick Productions, not really knowing what to do with their hands. This is a sci-fi action comedy sequel, and what does Hollywood do with those? Well, they take the number of aliens and they increase them. They take the number of CGI shots and visual effects, increase them, while also decreasing the quality. I'll be honest, the only reason why I'm really doing a marathon of the Men in Black films is because, well, all of the anniversaries kind of line up pretty nicely. 25 years for that original film, and it's a great movie that still holds up. Men in Black 2, oh, it's turning 20, all right. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Hess Project. I'm John Ordolaza, and today I'm going to be reviewing Men in Black 2, or as the poster and logo says, M Roman numeral 2B. Men to Black. I don't remember watching this one as much when I was growing up. I liked Men in Black quite a bit. It was really fun and interesting, kind of a creepy, dark movie, you know, with all these aliens, but it had that comedic humor, that comedic side of things that made it feel more accessible to me when I was younger. And then this one, it's just silly. It loses all of the smartness that the first one had, all of the appeal, in my opinion. Like, there's still the cool aspects of the MIB. You get a little bit more of it, but as I said in the intro, this sequel interjects so much alien bullcrap that nobody really cares about. Of course, I didn't realize until rewatching this that there is an iconic face in here. There is an alien that has a nutsack dangling about 3 feet from his chin. That is a meme, a very famous meme. So he's only in this movie for like maybe 10 frames, and then he gets punched and he's off screen and never seen ever again. This movie just feels like it feels like it has to introduce a new alien hiding every 2 minutes, and it's just annoying. It takes away the novelty of this concept of a Men in Black organization stopping extraterrestrial threats. It takes me out of that almost instantaneously when just, dude, everybody's an alien in this movie, or you're a Men in Black agent. This is like a backwards nostalgia trip for me, and I'll try to explain this as best as I can, but you know how you watch things when you're growing up, and then, you know, you grow up, you're in your 20s, and you're watching new things with these great actors who apparently have been around for a while, but you haven't quite seen their earlier work. Then you rewatch something from your childhood, like Men in Black 2, and bam, Rosario Dawson's in here. Bang, there's Johnny Knoxville. Bang, there's that one dude from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It always just blows my mind to revisit old films and realize I was just paying attention to the leads, Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones, but now, after existing and living, I've seen so many other things. Rosario Dawson, the first time I supposedly saw her was in Daredevil, but no, it was Men in Black 2. So I gotta say, while it was a great cast and I had a lot of fun picking out, oh, I know this person, which really is not the best of reasons why to like a movie, because you recognize a bunch of people. Like, that's not a way to like a movie, but that's really the most positive thing I can give this movie. Okay, with the exception of Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones, they're also great in the movie as well. But if I gotta be honest, story, kind of dumb. The opening part of the film, I really enjoy seeing Will Smith and his new partner, played by Patrick Warburton, which the first time I saw him was Rules of Engagement. Not really, though, because it was Men in Black 2. I didn't know he was in here. But I really enjoyed seeing Agent J. Like, he's now 5 years into being a Men in Black agent. Well, also, he's still got that, you know, slick personality in him. He still thinks he's like a badass and whatnot, which he kind of is, but he's very smug about it at times. But I really enjoyed that little conversation that he had with his partner sitting on the bench, very reminiscent to Kay in the beginning of the first film. And then they go to this diner to have a slice of pie, and his partner starts breaking down crying because he wants to be a hero. He came in here because he liked to do good. And I really enjoyed this character moment for Agent J. He just breaks it down to his partner and says, dude, James Edwards saved a bunch of people's lives on that train, and nobody will ever know who he is because he doesn't exist. And he's talking about James Edwards. That's his real name in the movie before he became Agent J in the first film. He doesn't exist. because every time he does something in the public, he's got to bring out the flashy thing and he's got to flash everybody. And while I thought that opening was so good and they could have led the rest of the film in that path, they didn't though. I did not like the damn dog, dude. I don't know who voices him. I don't want to know. Because he's just so annoying. He is so annoying. He was in one scene in that first film, and I totally forgot he was even in that film at all. But yeah, there's a one scene. They're looking for a guy named Frank, and then the dog starts talking in this kind of a very obnoxious voice. And now the dog's his partner for a short period of time in the film, a lot longer than his one scene in the first film, and he's just so annoying. They should have done the K stuff sooner and made it more compelling, because even when he joins back with the MIB, he's not all there still. He's just like, all right, I'll do this, but if I don't remember anything, I'm going back to my post office. Like, he just puts on a suit and joins this organization with aliens. And he's not K yet. He's Kevin, but he's not back in Agent K status. That's dumb. And then it's revealed later that when K gets his memories back and he's back in Agent K form, he left clues for himself in case the organization MIB needed to bring him back. So he left clues so that he could remember. That just came across as very lazy, piss poor writing, in my opinion. Come on, do a better job than that. It could have been the whole organization doesn't know what to do with this new threat. Jay does not have a partner he can trust. He only trusts one guy, and he learns to bring back Kane. He learns to give him his memories back some way, shape, or form. Makes him remember. Not this bullcrap, actually, I implemented the system to where I can come back, Slick. All right. New villain in here is played by Lara Flynn Boyle, and Johnny Knoxville is like the secondary villain who's got a antenna, like a giant skinny long neck coming out of his back, and it's a smaller Johnny Knoxville head at the end of that neck. It looks so bad. I thought this was so funny and I could not stop thinking about it. Johnny Knoxville's face in here, he looks like a drug addict, but the second head that's coming out of his back looks like they're 12 months sober. Like that was the funniest thing to me. But also the head looked very crappy. The CGI on that was terrible. And overall the CGI and the effects in this movie are such a downgrade. They're that one scene with the tentacle monster on the highway when they was like slamming Agent J up and down all over the place. Like that was bad, but at least it was in the background. It wasn't at the forefront of the screen. It was like in the background while Kay's having a conversation. This movie is that scene, but in your face, and it's for 2 hours straight. It's so much crap, nonsensical alien bullshit, and I don't want to look at it. And this lady, like who is this lady? It's just a plant that came out of a gold spaceship, looked at a porno mag and became the person on the page. And then her powers are what? She's slimy Groot? What happened to the new agent at the end of the first film? The doctor lady. I forgot what agent letter she is. What happened to her? What happened to Agent 1? Totally forgot to mention that in my review for the first film, but you need to agree with me. That final shot of Agent J in the first film, he's wearing Neo before Neo. While the camaraderie and the relationship between J and K is still there, it's hard to care about them. They're entertaining on screen, and I feel the most engaged with the movie when they're on screen together. But man, I'm so disconnected with all this other alien crap. It feels like they leaned so far away from the practical effects, which I thought were really good. They really lacked a strong villain like freaking Vincent D'Onofrio's Edgar, dude. He's so good in that role. We needed that again, but obviously not the same thing. Just, something like it. This was just way too reliant on visual effects that were not ready for the time and just did not look good. Michael Jackson has an appearance in here where he's trying to become Agent M, which is so funny to me. And of course, Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones, they are good in their roles, and Will Smith does kick it up a notch with the comedy in here, so I do appreciate that. But this is, in my opinion, the worst MIB film. There's a caveat though, I have not seen Men in Black International, so we will get to that. Maybe. I don't know. I'm still debating if I want to review Men in Black International. I don't know. I don't know. I just haven't seen it and never looked appealing to me. So guys, those are my thoughts on Men in Black 2 or Men 2 Black. Let me know down below, what did you think about it, and what's your favorite of the first 3 films, just of the Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones trilogy. Let me know down below. You might want to stick around because I will be reviewing Men in Black 3 at some point in time. Don't know when, don't want to tell you when, because promises might be empty. I don't know. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new, guys, and be sure to stick around because there is more to come.